Thank you very much for coming back from your tea coffee break. My name is Ashok Gulati. I'm Director in Asia for IFPRI, and we have an exciting panel here. We are likely to be discussing on what the economic levers are to make a change in agriculture, nutrition, and health linkages particularly. And I have three distinguished speakers with me here. Olivier Ecker, Postdoctoral Fellow, Development Strategy and Governance Division of IFPRI. Carl Greenidge, no, he is missing here, right?
Yes.
So William Masters, Professor of Food Policy, Friedman School of Nutrition Science and Policy, Tufts University, and Richard Tiffin, Director, Center for Food Security, University of Reading, UK. And then we have a lady who is going to do the toughest job of all, Mercy, who is going to be recording everything, literally, what these speakers have to say. Now, to set the ball rolling, we have 1.5 hours, and my suggestion is if speakers can speak for 10 minutes each, so that we have ample discussion, and I'll take only 2 minutes to start with, and maybe 3 minutes towards the end in wrapping up the whole discussion. If I may take the liberty of drawing on what the Prime Minister in his inaugural address said, and he gave us a framework to really look into this issue of agriculture, nutrition, and health. And he talked about issues of availability, which meant not only just increasing production of agricultural goods, but also more importantly, he emphasized the role of marketing, especially in the high-value perishable commodities, is very critical, which is all a part of availability segment of food security. The second, he also emphasized that just increasing production or doing the marketing is not enough. The people have to have economic access to that food. And that is an issue of how do we make sure that the food that is available is not only for the rich, but also the mass bottom can have access to it. And that is where many of the economic levers of safety nets will start perhaps kicking in. And the third part, he also emphasized that there is an absorption issue. So even if people have access and take the food, but if there are other constraints like not enough clean drinking water or other sanitation facilities, the absorption of that food to result into good nutrition and health of the people is going to be a major challenge. And if you permit, FAO also talks about the fourth little component of bringing about stability into this entire food system. The vulnerability part, the shocks, the exogenous shocks, either coming from drought sometimes or even global prices, how they can unsettle the issue of economic access in particular, and therefore affect the nutrition and health of the people. So if we have this broader framework of food, nutritional security, and health, this particular session is going to discuss more and more about economic levers that can be used to attain some of these results. And when we talk about economic levers, it could be price policies, it could be fiscal policies, taxation and subsidy policies, even monetary policies. What levers are there? So my request to the speakers would be, if they can identify from the broad general economic policy framework what specific policies, and if they have some examples of best policies that can trigger a major change and link these things together, so that we have an integrated approach to this entire issue of agriculture, nutrition, and health, that would be very helpful for us to report back in the last session where all levers of change would be reported in the plenary. With these opening remarks, I would like to invite now the first speaker, Olivier Ecker. Floor is yours for 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.